Hey guys, are you ready for a get ready with me? I'm wearing a black shirt with a little gather that I've had forever and I got at Goodwill. I am wearing a Tree of Life necklace with Swarovski crystals that my mom got me years and years ago. I'm wearing these earrings. They are from Maurice's. They're in the dryer, but I'm going to be wearing my pants that I got at the thrift store yesterday that were like the dark green, teal, emerald, teal with rhinestones. And this is my watch that my fiance got me. This is my bracelet my baby child made me for Mother's Day. This is a bracelet that my fiance's grandma got me. It's one of my favorite pieces of jewelry. And it is all the birthstones of my 5 children. When I got this, I was just like blown away because I don't even know. And then I have my promise ring from my fiance and my engagement ring from my fiance. So I'm starting it off with some deodorant. When I get out of the shower at night, like after I've just shaved my pits, I do not like to put deodorant on. And this is the ultimate test for, does it say it doesn't? It doesn't say that it doesn't transfer, but check it out. Oh, I'm wearing a Fredericks of Hollywood bra. Whoop. Maybe it's a little bit more revealing than I thought, but they're really cute. Anyway, sorry if that was too much. But this is the Degree Advanced 72-Hour Motion Sense Sexy Intrigue. And I think it smells really good. And I hope they still have it because I got it a while ago. It takes me a long time to go through stuff, kind of. Okay, so I actually don't have any makeup. So what I'm gonna do is like foundation is what I meant. I'm just gonna do concealer and then go over it with loose powder. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape. And it is in the color 22N Light Neutral. Don't know if you can see that, but trust me, why would I lie? So, we're just gonna, and I'm gonna use this as primer too, basically, for this area. This is a wet beauty blender. We're gonna push it in. And I'm gonna make terrible faces, so sorry. It's a little better, it's not perfect. And I have primed my skin with the La Roche-Posay Lipicard, which is bomb. It's holy grail. Like, as long as I can afford it, I'm going to always have it. I mean, obviously, if I can't afford it, I'm not. But, so, can we tell I even did anything? I'm not sure. I think, honestly, I'm going to go back over it, and this time I'm going to use a brush. And then I'll just use my wet beauty blender at the end to get, like, way excess, like, places that look. Because I am seeing major veinage. I am very veiny. This is where I cracked my head bending down on a bending down to get some shoes and forgetting that there was a That's old acne scars right there. Forgetting that there was a shelf there. And I have a very red chin. So, don't know what that's about. Oh, and they say, like, for age, like, maybe do this. So, we'll do that too. Okay. So, I'm going to use this on my little corner places first. Oh, I don't make as terrible of faces when I'm using this for some reason, when I use the brush. So there's an added benefit for you guys. Oh, I know I'm starting to do it again. Yep, never mind. All bets are off. I'm gonna try to pat it in on those areas and kind of get that. Suddenly there was something in my eye. Kind of move the excess around as sort of a base. Okay, so if you're young and you're watching this, which is doubtful, but if you are, don't squeeze your blackheads out the side of your nose. Okay, I know people are going to tell you that. Go get those Equate version of the Biore strips because they actually work. And do that every 3 days or once a week or whatever you got to do to make yourself happy. I know you're not going to be happy unless you do it, is what you think, but don't do it. Because when you're my age, you're going to have ugly little red burst blood vessels from where you did that. Okay? Baby, honey, child, please. Do it for yourself. Do it for your 40-year-old self. Don't do it. I was told and I didn't listen. And now I must pay for the rest of my life. Just saying. That's why sometimes, okay, I know adults can be jerks. But sometimes it pays to listen to them. You know, like for things like that. If you happen to be surrounded by ones that are jerks, which happens. And I'm so sorry, baby girl or baby boy or whoever you are listening, because I love you all. Okay, so now I'm going to set this with this powder. Oh, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me. I mean, wasn't that a great, Maybelline Fit Me is so good. And it's 15 light. We're just gonna set it all with this. Why did I choose to do that? I don't know. Because now I have a crap ton on here. Isn't that ladylike? I mean, Mama tried. Mama tried. My poor mother has always wished for me to be a perfectly put together little Southern belle, do all the right dainty things. My poor mother, but I turned out better than some kids. I wasn't too ornery. I didn't like to party, didn't like to drink a lot, didn't like to do drugs. So there's that. Anyway, so we got our base going. So now we're going to do the bronzer, and I'm going to use City Bronzer in 200. No fancy name, like Sunlight Extravaganza. Kind of sucks, but whatevs. Oh, that's a lot of excess. Almost makes me want to tap it up. Okay. You can tell that my main babysitter growing up was a woman who survived the Great Depression, because like throwing away glass jars is difficult for me. Apparently seeing particles of bronzer like going into the atmosphere bother me. you know, I'm like, oh no, I'm wasting. And then I have a dad who is an environmentalist. He's actually an environmental biologist. And so I would spend a lot of time with him going on work projects to like clean up streams and stuff. So I've always been so aware of waste. Now, I am not a zero waster. I actually have tried. That was my like New Year's resolution several years, and I'm pretty good. So, but what I'll say, I mean, you're gonna watch my channel and you're gonna think, now that I've said that, you'll be like, oh, you're terrible. Like, you don't do anything. Like, if you came here like thinking I was a zero waster, I'm not, and I don't think I am. But I am less wasteful than the average person. I'm using LA colors in Vibe and Blush. I love the packaging of this. It's in the color Text Me. Text Me. Look how pigmented it is. Watch yourself. If you were lucky enough to snag this at Dollar Tree when it was there, watch yourself. If you're fair skin like me, hooey girl, you go from zero to Barbie in no time flat. Look at that. Look at that payoff. Look at this color payoff. What is this? Weird. It is so good that I'm going to go back in with this buffer and kind of buff it in so it doesn't look so, you know, I don't know. What do I mean? I don't know. So now I'm going to put wet on dry. I know. But it is this Shape Tape Glow Wand. And I'm just going to do like a couple little glowies where I think it'd be pretty. How about that? Yes. And we're gonna just, you know, play with it. We're gonna play with it. Okay, how many of you all, when you look into the mirror, like you see a different person in your family? Like for me, I see my first cousins. One of them who I was very, very close to when I was younger, passed away. And so it is very interesting to see her in myself. But anyway, I also see her sister and I see my grandmother. Occasionally I'll see my mom. Yeah. We're gonna do brows. All right? All right. First, we're going to brush them up. Okay, and guess what else? I don't do anything to my brows. Maybe you're like, girl, it's obvious. But I was a 90s girl. I was born in the 80s. So making my mom an 80s adult woman who thought, you know, Brooke Shields, who knew? I mean, she's gorgeous. She's like, how old is she now? Like 60 and still just drop dead beautiful. But anyway, she was like, I don't know if it was Brooke Shields' mom, somebody, this is what I got from it. She was not allowed to pluck her eyebrows, and she was the epitome of beauty. Thank you very much. And so I have tried to pluck, and I'm pretty much a very low maintenance person. So if I can do it low maintenance, then I'm going to. And the thought that I could just not pluck and, you know, be in the company of Brooke Shields, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good option for me. Thanks. We're going to do shadow. we're going to do shadow. Now, shadow is something that I don't ever feel confident in. Now, I am using, oh, what did I use for my brows? Sorry, my friends. LA Colors Brow Pencil. So I either got this at Dollar General or Dollar Tree, and it is in the shade medium. I love a good LA Colors. I love Dollar Tree makeup. I love dollar makeup. So I'm just going to take the lightest color, and it is this one. It's called Lush. Oh, this is ColourPop Flutterby. I got this at Marshall's. These are the different colors. And I love this. I love the packaging. I love the colors. I love it all. So this is called Lush. We're going to put it all over the lid and up. Okay. Okay. Can't hardly tell. That's okay. Just knowing it's there makes me happy. It's the process that matters. It's the ritual. Which, that's funny. I just said that. It's the ritual, but for real, like, I did glamour spells on my makeup to make me more beautiful. Okay, okay. And the thing is, why not? Why not? Why not do everything you can? Especially if you're feeling it. When you feel the energy is the best time to intend and manifest. So, spiritual conversation over, because I know you may not be here for that. You may disagree, and that is fine. I want you to know I'm here for it all. Like, I can hold space for your religion, even if it's not the same as mine. And I hope you can do the same for me. Because I see it as a journey. And like, when you know better, you do better. When you know more, you do more. If you think that's right. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's about what you think is right, right? I mean, like, not because somebody tells you, but because, like, it resonates and you're like, yeah, that's right. Anyway, don't want to get too serious and freak you out or anything, but let's go full purple today. Let's just go full purple. So in the crease, we're just going to go one step up. So I'm trying to decide between Wild Wing and Made to Last. So since I'm going to go more purple, which is Wild Wing, because I'm not afraid of color, because the other things that I'm wearing like will complement it. You know, will complement it. And I've got this brush. It's from Isaac Mizrahi, and it's from Marshall's. And it's quite poofy. I was having like an eco moment, and the bamboo spoke to me. And I'm always having a pink moment, so of course that spoke to me. Carrying on with Wild Wing on the other lid. Oh my gosh, and I'm loving it. I'm telling you what, I love purple. Like, if anything ever happens to pink, purple better watch out, because it'll be my new BFF. In fact, I better like write it a note just to like put it on the back burner, like, hey, if anything ever happens to pink, I'm marrying you. Coming for you. Okay, so should we really do something crazy today? I'm thinking about this baby in like the V. It's gonna be bold. It'll be so bold, y'all. But I'm excited. I'm doing it. That's it. You made me do it. You told me to do it, and I'm doing it. So here we are with Gotta Fly. I'm so may have tried this before, and I remember when I was trying to do belly dancer makeup. And it looked pretty crappy on me. I can't take too much pigment, so I'm being very careful. When it comes to pigment, I'm a baby girl because of my very fair complexion and fair hair. Like, I can look like a psycho if I do too much. You girls that do too much, though, I'm going to tell you, I love it. I absolutely love it. I like the massive makeup. I like the barely there makeup. I just love makeup. And I even like it when people like go way out there and they make mistakes, because I'm like, that's all right. That kind of looks awesome. So you're going to have to deal with me maybe like as we go through the day and I go to Dollar General and I go to Aldi. I might show my face. I might not. I may just show the products just because that's how it might work out. Okay, guys. This is next. Overpacked. That's so cute. See this? Overpacked. We're doing it. And I want to do this with my finger. Why? I don't know. My intuition told me to. I'm not flipping you off. Come on. Is that beautiful? Or is it beautiful? Those are your two options. Right in the center. Oh my gosh. If you're 40 and you're like, can I play? Can I play in my makeup or not? This is your sign. You know the answer. Okay, and I just saved money. I just saved 0.05 to the millionth pennies because I didn't dip again. So I can actually pass this on to my great-grandchildren, because neither I or my daughter, if she follows my ways, which she won't, she's the opposite of me. She's like, I need some glue. Proceeds to empty the entire bottle of glue. She is not a saver, but I love her. So, whatever. We're allowed to be different in life. And to be honest, like just what I was saying, like, why does my great-grandchild need this? I mean, thank God, I think we'll all hopefully have jobs. And even if not, they will probably be able to buy like some glitter somewhere. Like maybe someone will give them money to do it, or maybe they'll do it with like government assistance. I mean, I don't know. So I'm loving my eyes, and now it's time for eyeliner. Or should we do this? I'm thinking no. Oh yeah, we could do this under the eye. That would be bomb. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. Now there's a fly. Color Icon Multi-Stick in the color Champagne Room 253D, because I'm fancy like that. Okay, so this bugs the out of me. Look what happened to it. It got smashed in the lid. So am I going to freak out? Am I going to waste it? Am I going to throw it away? Am I going to just goober it? No. There are solutions for all these problems, my dearie doos. We're going in. We're going in. And we're going to do this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, y'all. And this is the perfect color if you're really fair complected and stuff looks really like intense on you always. With this color, it's really light. You can do a wing without looking like someone needs to talk to you about your choices. Which if they do, I am so mad right now and I want to talk to that person because how dare they? But you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Okay, looking like maybe it wasn't on purpose. Or like maybe you're just learning. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope you do. Because I'm still here for the freedom of it all. Like, I'm not even seeing this, though. Is it happening? I think it's happening. But that's kind of the good thing. Is for, like, you know, you want to be... I'm not going for being a Monet, where people far away are like, oh, wow, she's great looking if you're a 90s girl. Like, that was a tween or a teen in the 90s. I mean, you feel me. You already know what a Monet is. I don't need to explain. But if you're like before that or after that and you didn't have a daughter who was a teen in the, I mean, okay, a Monet, it's from the movie Clueless. She looks good from far away, but you get up close, it's all a mess. Okay. It's a Monet. Where is my mascara and why does this always happen to me? So half the time I live in a cozy little country cottage with my kids and never do my makeup and always look like I've given up. And then half the time I come to the city and probably most of the time there I look like I've given up. But I will somehow hoard everything of one product. I have multiple mascaras and I have them all in my country cottage. So we're gonna try out that $1.25 mascara that I have been fiending for at Dollar Tree. That's in Barbie colors. We'll see if it's any good. I'll give you a review. But before then, I'm gonna be going out into the world half-cocked without mascara. This is what happens. Okay, CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. This is OG. I've seen this my entire life, I think, in the color Espresso. We're gonna do this and we're gonna sing in our head. I'm not gonna do it out loud. Sabrina Carpenter Espresso. Okay? Okay. I cannot see well enough to do this. Okay, this is gonna be ugly, so I'm gonna actually get up and do it. So I lined the inside. Okay, we are gonna do this because you should not have to mess this. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Did I just give myself a Marilyn Monroe beauty mark? I remember my cousin Lizzie, who I was actually talking about earlier. She was like a legit teen in the early 90s. Like the Nirvana grungy 90s. I was more clueless 90s, you know, toward the end. And she did that, and she made little beauty marks. I thought she was... There was a time I thought she was the coolest person on the planet. And she was pretty freaking cool. She met Neon Hitch in person. My style icon of all time. She went to like a concert. I want to say it was in Chicago with her friend. And her sister, my other first cousin. And why did I not hear about this and why did I not go? But I don't know. Anyway, she met Neon Hitch. Neon Hitch. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She is so beautiful. She is so beautiful. And she has the exact style I would love to do and to have the courage to wear in my very ordinary, non-stage oriented daily life. Because why not? Makes life so fun. Yeah. We playing in the makeup. I'm so tempted to leave this here, but I'm thinking it looks like a smudge instead of a beauty mark. Ooh. So yeah, we got rid of it. Because I'm not there yet. I'm not fully arrived to being that cool yet. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay. Are we done? No. We do not have lips. So for lips, I'm going to do this Auto lip liner in the color Joy. I'm loving that. I don't have any lipstick up here either. That's cool. But fine. I'm really not much of a lipstick girly. Does it look like I did anything? I don't, maybe a little bit. So my strat there was to just kind of gently overline. All right, then we're gonna go in with my Bay NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. Tiramisu. Which reminds me of my other first cousin who's very fancy. And she is legit an opera singer. She is an opera singer. Professionally, that's what she does. And gives voice lessons. And in her free time, she makes like dishes like tiramisu and Chateaubriand. She's so extra, it's like unbelievable. She's so unbelievably extra. And low-key, me and my cousin, her sister, would be just like, who is this person? Like, we were normal people, kind of. I mean, we're both not normal in our own ways, but like between the three of us, she was so outstandingly not normal because she was just such a high achieving, mature go-getter. So yeah, the finished project. Oh my gosh. Remember, you can rewind and you can see all the steps so that you too can achieve this level of greatness. Yes. But for real, thank you so much for being here and coming on my Get Ready With Me. I love you so much, and I think this is going to be the hairstyle. Bed to Dollar General. Here we come. Here we come. So check out my next video because it's going to be all about like cool stuff I find. I love you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, even if it's just a heart, even if it's just like a little pile of poop. I don't care. Just comment. Because maybe one day YouTube will give me money and that will be so cool. Bye. I love you.